So here are the winners of our 2K TV Awards for 2K21. Starting with Beach Champion, you partied hard, built rep, and dominated at the 2K Beach this year.
Their fans are ready, and if this shot from earlier is any indication, the Mavericks certainly look ready too. A stunning view of the moon over our broadcast location tonight in Dallas, Texas. Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA. And here's a look at some of the stats for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Miracle Man is out there with the kid. Then there's the monster. Then it's Magician. And it's Tyler in at the 4 slot. And for the Mavericks, Bradley Beal is out there with Doncic. Then it's Barrett. Then there's Nowitzki. And it's Olajuwon in at the 5. Now, here's Barrett. Doncic outside. And the 3 ball is good. Doncic has got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for Dallas. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Luka Doncic. Now for the teams that are clearly rebuilding, should they simply play the young guns, Greg, no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
Kev, I don't know that there's a right answer to that. I think it's really about the personnel and the personalities of the guys on that roster. And really, the front office should play a big role in that as well. But it's a hard call. You got to believe enough in those young guys to say, hey, that's our future. We're going in that direction. But you still got to also take care of your veteran guys who are kind of setting the table for your future.
Now here's Wilson. Dirk Nowitzki unable to get his shot to go.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And he dunks it down.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Beal. A 38-point game for him in the win against Utah.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
5 on the clock. Here's Barrett. Olajuwon trying to break free. Barrett, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game.
That's the first miss for this offense. They've hit 3 or 4 to start.
Doncic kicks to Beal. Back to Doncic. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile 1 block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Barrett against Wilson. Lets it go. Wilson grabs the board.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
A putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
The 3 for Doncic. And no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
And the ability of Beal to just wear out the defense. At times, you almost have to foul him to stop him. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Tyler, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Beal, the pass to Doncic. Ball stolen. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Wood, he's checked in for Nowitzki. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bradley Beal. And then for Los Angeles, Money's checked in for Wilson. Rain Man comes in for Leonard. And Thunder subbed in for Miracle Man. Here's Okuru. Nails the 16-footer.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rain Man. That is his first foul of the game. And Los Angeles with some changes. The Professor's checked in for the Monster. And ABC subbed in for Tyler. And here's Doncic from the arc. The shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And whether by design or by accident, they drew so many fouls in that game. Foul trouble for the other side became a huge issue.
And as a result, there was a blowout win. I mean, credit them for initiating contact and forcing the officials to make the call.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
It's deflected.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Mavericks trailed by 8. Here's DiVincenzo. Wood. And finished off by Wood.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's Gary. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Barrett's checked in. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. 44 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go. That one falls. Thunder's got 5 now.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Barrett. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to DiVincenzo. And it comes off the front of the rim. And so it's Los Angeles with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story. And we chatted with Bradley Beal recently, who touched upon the...
Being yourself, being in...
You know, Greg, it goes without saying just how... important playing at home is.
It's a matter of pride, making your opponent feel uncomfortable. Two advantages that erode when you lose in your own house.
And we return to the second quarter, and no Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Christian Wood is out there with Barrett. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Nesmith. And it's Olajuwon in at the center position. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. DiVincenzo passes to Barrett. To the left wing. Here's Nesmith. Traps in the tray. Nesmith has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Dallas. Thunder passes to ABC. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And the Mavericks call time here. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
With the teardrop, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I remember when Doncic was first asked, who is your favorite player? And boy, he did not hesitate. LeBron James.
Hey, Greg, for guys of his generation, that would be the answer for 80 to 90% of them, and with good reason. How about these quotes from Doncic? He said, if I dunk on LeBron, I can retire. But I like this one a little better. He said, LeBron can play in a lot of different positions. I can too. But for me to be like LeBron, I have to work much harder. That's a guy who knows his stuff.
Just playing with poise and confidence, man. They continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Barrett the pass to Nowitzki. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Clark, we know guys like LeBron and Michael Jordan will look for any perceived slight as a form of motivation. Was that something that you ever did as
Whoa!
Are you kidding me?
Nasty. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Clock at 4. He can't get that one to fall. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
He trains the quick shot.
And Nowitzki is money from the mid-range now. Like how high he keeps the ball. Really does a nice job of extending and keeping that ball away from the defense.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Leonard against Beal. Shoots over Leonard. Beal can't get it to go. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Oh,
here he comes, and there he goes.
oh, look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Rebound by Tyler. Los Angeles leading by 19. Here's the monster. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. The Monsters got 6.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
This is a look at the NBA's assist leaders over the last 10 games. Man, can these guys pass the ball? You look at the monster, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. And, of course, Cowboy. He really does a great job leading his team. Such an unselfish player.
It's made the fans of both those guys, I think, extremely happy, seeing the way they've been passing and sharing the ball lately.
Count that one. And here is Los Angeles now. They host the Spurs after this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half. Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? My goodness.
Does he ever?
46 seconds left now here in the second. Kicks it out to Nowitzki for 3. It's good from long range. He's got 7.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Oh, that was a strong dunk.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
But they get it back. That one goes in.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
Miracle Man, the pass to Tyler. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
From the inbound, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
For Los Angeles, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. And here are the Mavericks now. Teardrop shot, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, he's the 3rd pick in the 2018 draft, guys, and Doncic seems poised to dominate this league for a lot of years.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny and guys for Los Angeles. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Well, they killed it on the glass, and they did it with high-level fundamentals. Blocking out.
And now with the second half about to get...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Miracle Man having a dominant impact in this game.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Thunder, the professor out there with ABC, and there's Money, and it's Rain Man in at the 2. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Poked loose. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And here is Los Angeles now. Money passes to ABC. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Down low, Olajuwon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Hakeem Olajuwon, a transcendent talent. Late to the game, but my, oh my, what a beast of a big man. He's certainly a guy you can build a team around.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter.
Yeah, it doesn't get any better than that on the inbounds play. Exactly the way they drew it up.
Dallas has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Doncic looking it over. Here's Nowitzki. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. Passes it to ABC. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and put. Push it every time.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And the Mavericks making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in.
All right, a moment to check out the stats for Dirk Nowitzki. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. He's putting up about 21 points per, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists, that's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Nowitzki, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. They get it back. It's tipped. Here's Nowitzki. Barrett trying to free himself up. And the basket by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 4 points this quarter. For Los Angeles, they've gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, the San Antonio Spurs come into town, tipping off a homestand for them. And then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Golden State Warriors.
And looking at this stretch for them, I think they should have no problem dispatching most of their opponents if they can avoid that pitfall of playing down to the level of the competition. But that's easier said than done.
Nesmith, he's checked in for R.J. Barrett, and the kid picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Nowitzki, and it's blocked. They retain possession. And the basket by Olajuwon. And here's Los Angeles. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Leonard with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Leonard with the ball. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. The Mavericks have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. 9 feet out, and the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Outside, Beal to the middle. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist from Beal. Nowitzki's got 6 points in the quarter.
Nowitzki's so good in the screen and roll. Excellent at setting a hard screen and then rolling to the open space.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And so the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last. And a look now at a few years worth of data. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope for Doncic.
And you can see how much he's improved as a distributor over the past few years. He takes a lot of pride in his passing. Keeping his teammates involved and being a creator out there is really important.
We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You take a look at Los Angeles. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, Dallas, not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
You know, right now, Dallas, they've had such a disappointing season. Even when they've gotten a little bit of momentum, they haven't been able to keep it going.
And when you talk about inconsistency, I think a lot of it has to go to the players, because ultimately they're the ones that dictate how they perform.
And finished off by Leonard.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
It's hauled in by Wood. Dallas has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Neesmith, the pass to Oturu. Buries it down low.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Los Angeles on top, just dominating this one. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are, the fourth. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Miller. We've got Levens. Miller is out there with Kersey. And it's Patton in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Picked off in midair. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Kersey passes to Patton. Pass to Levens. Taken away. And stolen by Levens. Here's Miller. Here's Oturu. And the layup's good off the glass.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Here's the professor. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook.
I'm glad he didn't go overboard and try to do too much there.
And the foul called on Thunder.
Side out.
That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. And there's the pass to Oturu. Trains it from 17 feet out. Oturu's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors.
Timeout.
Taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
The Monsters checked in for the professor. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Olajuwon's checked in for Dallas. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Miller outside, and the foul called on Thunder. That's his third foul of the game. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Pass to ABC. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Basket counts. That's 12 points for the Monster. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot and also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Miller out. Side, and the foul called on Thunder. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Tyler, he's checked in for ABC. Magician comes in for Money. Leonard, he's checked in for Rain Man. And it's Miracle Man in for Thunder. And the second free throw, good. For Los Angeles, they've gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Passes it to Patton. Back to Olajuwon. Levin. And Levins is right there.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Miracle Man, and he goes in for the dunk.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Olajuwon with the block. Here's Patton, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And guys, it doesn't matter who you're rooting for. You've got to appreciate a reverse jam like that.
Greg, those kinds of dunks are how reputations are built.
Yes.
Well, his reputation is already pretty good. I think he just enhanced it right there.
Pass to Kersey. 5 to shoot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Kersey's got his first basket of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Count that bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes. Right now, on their heels.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Tyler. Money comes in for Magician. Robertson, he's checked in for Leonard. And Anthony subbed in for Miracle Man. The pass to Valanciunas. To the paint. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Tyler, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Rain Man comes in for Robertson. And it's Miracle Man in for Anthony.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And these guys have played very well this season, and this win tonight, guys will push their win column up to 55.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And this isn't one of those mini series either. I mean, this is a 4-gamer. As hard as it is to beat a team 3 times in a row, it's even harder to do it 4 straight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Miracle Man.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised. An incredible reverse throwdown, excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
And Kersey drops both of them. 1:11 left in the game. And Miller with the block. And an intentional foul right there. That free throw good from Kersey. Good on both. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter.
Oh! They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They lead by 42. 56 seconds left in the fourth. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Miracle Man.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. And here is Los Angeles now. Money, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Both free throws good for Miller. Here's Miracle Man. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Miracle Man's got 49 points in the game.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And so he hits both. And here is Los Angeles now. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And they get it back. The second chance effort. Here's Rain Man. They get the rebound. And at last, they get one to fall.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Yeah, the good news, though, is they've already got the win wrapped up. He might as well sit back and enjoy this one.
Anthony's checked in for Miracle Man.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Cowboy is going to pick up the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're in front by 41. 24 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break?
That free throw good from Kersey. That one is no good. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
That was foul call. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line.
And the first one drops.
2 shots.
Leonard hits them both. And that's an intentional foul.
Leonard. That's his fourth.
That free throw good from Miller. He hits both from the stripe. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Stolen. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd